Kim Delaney, best known for her role on the long-running police drama NYPD Blue, has once again found herself in the headlines due to legal troubles involving her husband, James Morgan. Morgan was recently arrested at the couple's apartment complex in Marina del Rey on charges of obstructing or delaying a public officer. The incident reportedly stemmed from multiple 911 calls reporting a possible verbal disturbance in a public area of the property. Authorities responded to the scene, where Morgan was taken into custody. He remains in custody pending a court appearance scheduled for the following day. This latest arrest adds to a pattern of law enforcement interactions for the couple. Less than a year earlier, both Delaney and Morgan were arrested following a domestic dispute that escalated dramatically. In that prior case, Delaney contacted the LA County Sheriff's Department to report alleged domestic violence by her husband. Morgan reportedly left the home after the argument but returned the next morning against her wishes. When deputies arrived to speak with him, he showed them a video purportedly depicting Delaney attempting to run him over with her car. After interviewing both parties, police arrested Delaney on felony assault charges related to the vehicle incident and Morgan on misdemeanor domestic violence counts. Paramedics were called to assess for injuries and once cleared, both were transported to jail. However, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office ultimately declined to file charges, citing insufficient evidence to proceed. The decision avoided formal prosecution but highlighted the volatility in the relationship at that time. Delaney's personal history has included several other brushes with the law and challenges related to alcohol. In late 2022, she was involved in a car accident where a motorcyclist, Zamil Badalov, alleged that she crashed into his bike while driving erratically on Venice Boulevard. Witnesses claimed she was swerving between lanes before the collision, which threw him into the intersection. Badalov further asserted that Delaney initially tried to flee the scene, but bystanders intervened. She reportedly exited her vehicle, appeared disoriented, and called someone who offered money to keep the incident quiet and allow her to leave without police involvement. When Badalov refused, she allegedly drove away. He later filed a lawsuit against her. In April 2024, Delaney was ordered to complete 50 hours of community service and participate in the Mothers Against Drunk Driving (MAD) program as a result of that incident. Additional restrictions included requirements to carry a valid driver's license and liability insurance when operating a vehicle. Earlier incidents date back further. In 2002, Delaney was arrested in Malibu for suspicion of drunk driving after refusing a breathalyzer test. She later pleaded no contest, receiving a fine, mandatory alcohol education classes, and 2 years of probation. The following year, she entered a rehab program after leaving her role on CSI, Miami. In 2005, she lost custody of her teenage son, Jack Cortez, following testimony that she had driven him and attempted to drive his friend while intoxicated after picking him up from a party. Cortez claimed it was not an isolated occurrence. More recently, in 2011, Delaney was removed from the stage during an event honoring former Defense Secretary Robert Gates after delivering a speech that appeared incoherent and slurred, leading many to suspect intoxication. She later downplayed the episode, attributing it to not feeling well and technical difficulties, without addressing substance use directly. Delaney's career has spanned decades, beginning as a model before transitioning to acting. She earned a Daytime Emmy nomination in 1983 for her work on All My Children and went on to star in series like Philly, Army Wives and CSI Miami in addition to her iconic role on NYPD Blue. Despite professional successes, these personal struggles have frequently intersected with her public image, creating a challenging narrative around her life off-screen.